Hi, Joe.
Hi.
Thank you so much for meeting with me today.
Of course, I'm happy to.
I'm very interested in learning all about your business and everything. Tell me, Aguilar Roofing, huh? How'd you start the business?
Well, it's actually kind of an interesting story. It's a long history here at Aguilar. I first started as a roofer back in the 1980s. That was kind of my job in college.
Wow.
At IUPUI.
Oh,
And
so you're an IU grad?
yeah.
Wait, same here. I went to IU Bloomington. Yeah.
Oh, no way. That's awesome.
That's awesome. Do you keep up with IU sports a lot?
Yeah, I do actually. I was actually at the IU Northwestern game yesterday.
Oh wow, what a game, huh?
Yeah, I love that we won. So I was
too.
happy we could pull that out. But yeah, so getting back to the business,
Absolutely.
I was a roofer in college and really always had a passion for it. I love the hard work. So I actually started my own business recently after gaining all that experience and having some mentors, and we're really happy with where we're at right now. We think we're poised to grow and are optimistic for what's ahead. So
Sounds great.
yeah.
Yeah, I really like what you said, that you guys are looking forward to growing your business. That's something that I'd be more than willing to help you with.
Great.
Yeah, I just want to take a second to tell you a little bit about why I'm here.
Absolutely.
I'm with ADP, and as you know, we are a payroll and HR consulting firm. So my job basically is to look at businesses' payroll structure, see how it works, and see how we can make it better. Because it kind of really starts from the ground up when you're thinking of expanding your business. And looking forward, that's definitely something to keep in mind. So can you tell me just a little bit about your business structure, how your HR and payroll is run right now?
Yeah, no, I'm glad you brought that up because that's actually one of our pain points right now. Currently, my wife actually does all the payroll for the business.
Okay.
And she's great. She has a chemistry degree also from IU.
Wow.
So we're a big IU family, but she also has a lot on her plate, and it just takes up a lot of her time. And recently, I've been noticing that she's been, extra stressed just because with tax season and everything, it's a lot for her to handle. So I'm actually really interested to talk to you about ways that maybe we could make it more efficient and take some of the nitty-gritty responsibility off of her plate.
Yeah.
But currently, the system we use is called HR Magic. It's pretty manual, not very automated, so I'm wondering if maybe there's some other options that could help with that.
Absolutely. And so would you say that your current payroll system, HR Magic, distracts some key players from really contributing the most to the business?
Yeah, I would think so. It's unfortunate that, first of all, that my wife has to, I feel like there's better use of her time. She's always been interested in helping me accomplish my goals and grow the business. And she doesn't really have time to do that when she's, doing payroll and the nitty-gritty HR things, as well as I think I could better manage my employees and the people on my staff if I wasn't also constantly worried about it. We've had some issues in the past about getting payroll out on time and accurate. It was actually incorrect in February, so that caused some issues and was definitely a setback. So any way that we could avoid those in the future would be of interest.
And would you say that you're experiencing high levels of employee complaints after those mishaps?
More than we'd like to, of course. Obviously, ideally we'd like to have no complaints, and just recently we've had a couple employees actually say something that it's a big inconvenience for them to have their pay and their compensation be caught up in just errors in the system and red tape, for lack of a better term. So like I said, yeah, that's definitely an area where I think we could improve.
Okay. Well, yeah, I think I want to tell you, take a second to tell you about a new product that we actually developed. It's called ADP Run, and it sounds like it would hit a lot of the bases that you're worried about with your business. So what ADP Run is a payroll and HR management service. It's completely cloud-based and automated. And what we're striving with here at ADP when we were developing this software was something very hands-off, something you could plug in and just go and not really have to worry about too much. And it's really built with the small business in mind. So people exactly like you with 40 or so employees and maybe just one or two people running the behind the scenes HR and payroll. So for somebody in your situation, you said that your wife runs the payroll, and happy wife, happy life, right?
Exactly.
So I think getting something that would take a lot of the stress off of her seems like a very suitable solution towards getting you guys in a better place to expand. because you said one of your goals was to expand.
Right.
And so I think with ADP Run, it would be very easy to kind of plug in and not have to worry about it too much. So would you feel more confident as a business owner if you were using a payroll system that was backed by a Fortune 500 company like ADP?
Definitely. I mean, obviously, I've heard great things about ADP, and I know that some other businesses that I've spoken to have been successful implementing your tools. So that's definitely why I want to sit down with you today.
Yeah.
And like you said, I would definitely feel more confident in my ability to manage the business if I knew that payroll and HR functions were getting carried out in a timely manner and accurate every time. So yeah, I would definitely feel more confident.
All right, and that is one of our biggest strong points here at ADP is the accuracy and security of our results, and we can guarantee complete honesty and complete clarity with our payroll and HR consulting.
That's great.
Yeah, and I want to go back to, like you said, with your wife. How much time each year would you say she devotes to payroll and HR?
It's definitely a lot.
Yeah.
Off the top of my head, I'd say probably around 100 hours each year.
Wow.
So it's definitely a lot of her time, mostly caught up in compliance and regulatory issues. So I'm wondering if ADP Run can really help with those things as well.
Absolutely, and we do specialize in compliance. One of the key factors of ADP Run is how up-to-date and accurate it is in terms of federal regulations. And so we here at ADP would be taking care of all of the compliance and the headaches that go along with, taxes, overtime, the Affordable Care Act, and everything. And just think, what would you, with your business, what would 100 hours of labor each year mean for your business?
Wow, that's a lot of valuable time. I think we'd definitely be able to focus more on the strategy and our plan to grow the business and really expand our client base and get some new roofing clients. So
Absolutely.
that would be very important. I guess just one of the main concerns I had was that ADP is such a large business compared to mine. And with that size, I'm wondering if we might just get kind of lost in the crowd. I really don't want to just be another number.
Yeah, well, Joe, that's a very valid concern. I know personally, myself, I love having that very one-to-one FaceTime with somebody when I'm doing business, and I believe that I carry that forward at ADP as well. And so going forward, I know that's a very valid concern because you take this very seriously. It's your whole life. It's everything for you. So I would definitely be the person here at ADP who would be your touch point. Any concerns you have, you could come through me, and I would make myself available 24/7 for any concerns you have. And I do take that very seriously because it'll be very hard to expand if you're not getting accurate results from us, or you ask us a question and we don't reply. That doesn't set you up for success. But we do want to set you up for success here at ADP, and so we'd be more than willing to help with that. And additionally, with ADP Run, it would further help help calm your worries, because we have developed an iPhone app for ADP Run, which means that you and your wife could use this app, as well as the employees, to keep track of payroll and wages and everything. And that really just streamlines the process and makes everything more transparent, and it feels a lot more like a family rather than just one piece in this giant machine.
That's great. No, I'm really glad to hear that you're so customer service oriented, because like I said, that is very important for us. And yeah, I'd love to have that relationship. That'd
Absolutely. I think we're on the same page with a lot of things. I know here with ADP and ADP Run, we could really help you expand and reach your goal of reaching some new markets, involving a lot of new employees and customers. So
Absolutely.
Would you be free early next week for a short demonstration? I'm thinking it would take maybe a half an hour to show you how ADP would look in your business.
I think so. Yeah. No, that'd be great. If you could, send me a calendar invite, I'd love to put it on my calendar.
Absolutely, Joe. Thank you so much for meeting.
Of course.
And I'm looking forward to seeing you next week.
Sounds good.
Have a good one.